And I'm not being silly today. Hey, denounce placation. Don't placate my phones. This is my possession. I purchased it. Possession is 10/10 of the law. Because I can tell my camera's now in HDTV. So here I am in the IPH 176 Sheridan Avenue, and I'm in the guest phone area where I was joking around. But today it's more of a serious day because I got to thinking about placations ending and what it all means about absent-mindedness going. It's not just our absent-mindedness will be gone, and it is a funny joke when I'm like, there are those mentalities where they're like, somebody's trying to steal my absent-mindedness. I'm gonna get them. No. Okay. Everybody rustle up some friends. Somebody's trying to steal my absent-mindedness. So I followed a little bit of a. I just don't. I'm curious. It's a different kind of nosiness about me, and I followed this woman that's a friend of my sister who's not speaking to me because I'm taking her to court for negligence. And from what I hear, the police are on to my sister as being what is the movie? It's another. I hate to do this. I hate to make it about movies, but it's like that Bridget Fonda movie where she has the roommate who starts to look more and more like her and things disappear. Is my sister like this, and why? Is she programmed by the government because of what I'm doing? Because I mean, sibling rivalry is one thing. Taking over your persona and lying about your job and throwing your job away and all these other things. Driving at 100 miles an hour down in the city. I've never even gone over. I think I maybe did 97 maybe once on a very fast speed highway where I was like, I think it's safer to go faster than to slow down. So to do that with a new employee in your car, something's wrong with you. So I looked her up on Twitter. It's proof I don't stalk my sister. I didn't even know she was the this, that, or the other for the city of Albany having to do with human rights and disability and everything. Like, what am I, your little avatar? Like, move Rachel to this abuse place and have this rights violation happen to her. I'm like, no, something's wrong here. So I need to be in a good mood today. So I followed one of these people that follows another person on Twitter, and I came to Axios because this woman, Bernadette, it's not the Bernadette, this is not the Bernadette of Albany DSS caseworkers, Bernadette. People trying to see that Bernadette. Okay, and if same names means they're your conduit or something, like Bernadette, you're brutal. You're brutal. I had well over 50 pounds on my person that day. And Bernadette, the caseworker at DSS, told me I had to walk to 12 St. Joseph's Terrace. I had to go from Washington Avenue, Albany, D Double Snakes, DSS, to 12 St. Joseph's Terrace, and she was like, "No, I'm not giving you a bus pass." I didn't even know if I could, like, what bus to catch, and I'm like, "Please, I need a ride." No. No ride, no nothing. Also, I didn't know that phones were available to us through DSS. They just hand one to you. And now they're saying, no, if there's somebody in the front of the building with a table, like, they're recruiting previous recipients to get your personal information and then proceed to give you a free phone. It's like, look, I'm not worried about what I'm looking up. I'm worried about what I'm giving out, my personal information. So I said a lot all at once in a rather Jackson Pollock manner, and I do have a projectile voice, so you just figure out what I'm trying to say. So there's this Bernadette, and I can't find it. Let me see if I have her picture up. Please enjoy the view while I look this up. Well, I'll tell you later. It's Bernadette so-and-so, but she's contacting somebody by the name of David Miscavige with a D in his name. But and look, it might even be correct, but somebody's controlling the internet. Who could it be? I don't know. I'm sort of like trying to indicate to you. I'm trying to think about this. Like, who's in charge? Does the U.S. Navy own Scientology's Sea Org as their conduits, or does Scientology have in on the U.S. Navy as their conduits, or is it sort of mutual? on the next Rach line. Oh, Bernadette Weilhaber. Weilhaber? So when I type in, which is probably wrong, David Miscavige with no D, all these websites show up, and when I try to add a D now, there's no correction. I mean, it just says, do you mean? So there's this other David Miscavige who, oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Maybe she's just trying to contact him. Because I thought it was a link to this man's profile. And as you know, I'm still trying to figure things out. Just so you know, I recently was tested for Savant. No. I'm purebred idiot. But I wonder who this person is and what it's all about. This Emmer Effer looks like cosplay. So she's contacting somebody named David Miscavige, but I'm not on Twitter and I can't find this post. So is this sort of just some game about you know, save the world kind of game, like what Leah Remini experienced? Well, I did it several times over. You know how I did it? I didn't blow it up. That's how I did it. I didn't get that angry yet. But I do know gas, water, and electric, so stop making me angry.